So the 2 limited banner units now have been announced, and now that we know that, guys, the question is, who should we pull for? The first limited banner unit that will be presented to us is Seele, and then the second one will be Jing Yuan. And I'm gonna go over that with you guys in this video. But before we move on, guys, make sure you guys subscribe, like the video if you like the video, and share this around. Now, first and foremost, I want to tell you guys that these banners, there's 2 ways of looking at it, right? There's the way of looking at it if you want to summon for specifically for this unit itself, and you don't really care about the 4 stars, or there's gonna be the second way where you're gonna care about the 5-star unit, but also the 4 stars that are going to be accompanied on the banner with that unit. Each limited 5-star unit so far has been accompanied by 3 4-star units as well, and what that means is that the 4-star units will have a rate up. For example, Seele has these 3 4-star units. She has Natasha, Hook, and Pella, and for Jing Yuan, he's gonna have Su Shang, Teng Yun, and March 7th. So first, we're gonna get into, if you're the type that you care about the 4-star units and the 5-star units, we're gonna go ahead and start off with Seele. Now, Seele, like I mentioned, is accompanied by these 4-star characters, and Natasha, she's actually given to you for free, and Hook and Pella are not. These units are actually very good, and especially Pella, because she pairs up really well with Seele, because she's gonna do a defense break. And the reason why it's good with Seele is because since she's gonna apply that defense down, she's gonna go ahead and be able to make Seele do more damage to those units, so she can go ahead and try to get those extra turns. Now, the thing about Seele and her playstyle is that she loves getting extra attacks. Whenever she kills a unit, she will get an extra attack, but it will go on cooldown. I believe it's for like 2 attacks, but then after that, your ultimate will be back up, so then you can use your ultimate within the enemy's turn or your turn. And yeah, she's basically just going to be cycling a lot, which is why Pella is going to be so good with her, because of the defense break. Now, Seele does a bunch of damage as well. She is going to be our only 5-star quantum damage dealing unit that we have, other than Xing Shu, and she is a 4-star quantum unit, which I think she's okay. She's not the best, right? So she's definitely going to put out a bunch of damage, and Seele has the potential to basically be a single target melee cleaver, where she's going to take out units one by one and getting resets, and just doing a bunch of single target damage as well. Even if she doesn't get the resets, she's still going to be doing a lot of damage, because she is going to be cycling through her turn, which is right here, the action bar. She's the fastest unit in the game, and because she's the fastest unit in the game, she's going to be getting a lot of turns and doing a lot of attacks. So having the extra turn is not that big of a deal, but still, it's still something that misses out on part of her kit. So yeah, you would still want to get those resets, but even then, if not, it's not a big deal breaker. So as far as synergy, I think Pella synergizes really well with Seele, and Pella will still have her own uses as well with other teammates, because defense down is still really good, and it also affects on how fast you break an enemy if they do have defense down. I didn't know that. I was kind of testing it out, and that's what I kind of found out. Now, Hook, she is honestly a very good 4-star unit. She is a single target damage dealer that also can debuff and do AoE. I rank Hook to be one of the best 4-stars up there in the tier list, and I do think she's really valuable. Now, Natasha, because you get her for free, you're mainly going to be going for eidolons for her, which is like constellations in Genshin Impact, or pulling a duplicate of a character. So if you're gonna be pulling on this, you're gonna want to get Natasha's eidolons, which are pretty decent as well. But like I said, this is for people that really care about getting those 4-star units. So as far as the 4-star units combined with Seele, I think this banner is good. But either way, Seele brings so much value that it's hard to ignore her. She's still going to be doing a bunch of damage as well, and there's still other people you can pair her up with as well. But as far as the 4-star units, I think they're pretty good. I think Hook and Pella are definitely the best ones, and Natasha's really good because if you don't pull Bailu, she's basically going to be the only other healer you have. So having eidolons on her is going to be definitely very helpful. And then we have Jing Yuan, and he's paired up with Su Shang, Teng Yun, and March 7th. Now he's going to be really good right away with Teng Yun, because Teng Yun is honestly going to be good with anyone, because she's going to be an attack amplifier, and she's also going to be giving energy regeneration. The reason why she's going to be so good with Jing Yuan is because she's going to be able to let Jing Yuan do his ultimate, which will give him the ability to go ahead and get more attack stacks for his lightning lord here in the turn meter. If you guys can see in the action bar, the more ultimate he does, the more stacks his lightning lord does, and the more damage he's going to be able to do. So that's very, very valuable, and Young can definitely bring that to him. It's giving him that energy and that extra damage. And as far as Su Shang, she's going to be basically a single target physical damage dealing unit that does a lot of damage and also can get an extra turn herself, just like Seele, but she does need to use her ultimate to do that. She can basically attack 3 times in a row if you want, but she's still going to be doing a lot of damage as well. Not a lot of synergy with Jing Yuan, but still a heavy hitting single target physical damage dealing unit. And then we have March 7th, honestly, that I think is a good support unit, which is gonna go really well with Jing Yuan because she, when you unlock in her talents, she can go ahead and dispel. And one thing about Jing Yuan is that you want to make sure that he is not crowd controlled, because if he is crowd controlled, his lightning lord will not be able to attack. Yeah, it's that crucial. So you want to make sure you don't have any crowd control skills on him. You want to make sure you bring him with a cleanser so they can go ahead and take off those crowd control debuffs. And Natasha can actually do that as well, and that's on the first banner. Now honestly guys, you can't really go wrong with either of these characters. They both are excellent units that need some sort of supportability. And as far as the 4 stars, I think this banner might be a little bit more valuable because of Su Shang and Tong Yong. I think these 4-star units are really, really good. And as far as this banner, I think all these units are also really good, but Hook is the one that shines to me the most. But Pella is also really good universally, but will pair up very, very well with Seele, so it makes sense she's in this banner. And then Natasha's, it's always nice to get Eidolons on Natasha because she's gonna be, like I said, the only healer you have. But yeah, as far as the 4 stars, I think the Jing Yuan has a little bit more value. But again, all these 4 stars are still going to be very good, and as you play the game, you're going to be getting them overall, so I wouldn't really be stressing it too much. But honestly, if you're going to go for a 5-star, honestly, you can go for either of these guys because you cannot go wrong with either Seele or Jing Yuan because they both do different things. She is a quantum damage dealer and he is lightning, and depending on the boss fight that you're going to be going in and depending on what elemental weakness they're against, you're going to bring people according to that. So you're not going to bring Jing Yuan in every single fight, you're not going to bring Seele in every single fight, so it all depends. Honestly, Seele will be probably putting out a lot more single target damage, and Jing Yuan won't be too far behind. He's still going to be doing a bunch of single target damage, but he's also going to be doing probably the hardest hitting AoE unit in the game as well. But yeah, Seele can do some cleaving and it's not AoE, but she can take out a lot of enemies, but she has to get those resets. So honestly, like I said guys, you cannot go wrong with either or. I know it's probably not the most popular answer you guys want to hear, or it's the answer you guys want to hear, but honestly, these units are both solid and you can't go wrong with either or. So honestly, that is completely up to you guys if you guys do decide to roll for whoever you want to roll on, and this choice is up to you. Me personally, I'm gonna roll for Seele and Jing Yuan just so I can get both of these units because like I said, they're excellent units. They do have their downsides. Seele, you want to have multiple targets so you can take them out to get resets and get that extra damage boost, but she is very fast and still can take a lot of turns because of that. And then his weaknesses is if he gets crowd controlled, his lightning lord will completely miss out on damage, and that's a huge chunk of his damage. So you can easily pair him up with someone that cleanses him and he'll be a-okay and he'll be fine, right? With like March 7th or Natasha. Either way, you're still always going to bring support units for the hyper carry unit that you're going to be bringing in. So yeah, you're still going to build accordingly no matter what. But that is my opinion guys. Let me know in the comment down below, who do you guys think you guys should prioritize or not. Like I said, in the Jing Yuan banner, he has the better 4 stars, but as far as just the sole 5 stars themselves, I think they are both evenly matched and they both do great things, and they're both different elements as well. One is the same, more focused on single target, the other is more focused on AoE, but still does great AoE damage, I mean single target damage. So yeah, like I said, leave a comment down below, let me know what you guys think on who you guys think is better, and yeah, I will see you guys in the next one. It's your boy Jada, I'm out, peace.